So, Sheryl, let me ask you, did Dr. Murrell find anything abnormal?
No, no. And I kind of wanted to make him proud that he wouldn't. I would have been very disappointed in myself if he found something. You really want to make him proud. You don't want to make him come in and frown at you with your results. And can I say this? I got to shout out Katie Couric. I just got a chance to meet her personally, but it was really Katie Couric that made me feel like, oh, because when you think colonoscopy, you think man. You don't think colonoscopy as a woman. And when it's time for you to schedule your procedures and things, think of it as maintenance. Think of it as better health maintenance. If you put on your lipstick and your lip gloss, or your hair in my case, to put your complete outfit together, then make sure you have a colonoscopy to put your better health outfit together.
Exactly. And Cheryl, I love that because for so long, people always are embarrassed or scared. And I always say you shouldn't die from fear and you shouldn't die from embarrassment. And that's really the only reason that this happens with this disease. Only about 8% of colorectal cancer is actually hereditary, which means most of the time it's our environment. They're environmental factors. We need to decrease our red meat consumption. We need to basically increase our fiber consumption. I'm talking to Cheryl about some of the best ways to get fiber. Blackberries, blueberries, raspberries are fantastic sources of fiber. And all of these things that we can do can actually make a dramatic change in our life, in our longevity, all of those things.
Right on, Dr. Murrell. Can you share with us some of the warning signs that people should be looking out for when we're talking about colon cancer and colon health?
Yes, so some of the warning signs are very non-specific. So if you have a change in bowel habits, what does that mean? That means if you go to the restroom every day like clockwork, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and all of a sudden you notice it's maybe you're only going 3 times a week and it's more difficult, and those symptoms last longer than a month, you need to be seen by your doctor. Okay, that's number one. If you have blood that is mixed in your stool, you need to be seen by your doctor. That does not mean you have colorectal cancer, but there's other diseases, inflammatory bowel disease, diverticulosis. There could be polyps. All of these other diseases can occur. Now, something that the good pediatrician will know is that vitamin D levels, which I found this year especially, are so important, but a decrease in vitamin D also leads to an increase in colorectal cancer, which is why we see it a lot in African Americans and other Americans as a whole. And also I found out that it's one of the more common causes of depression in adolescents. And so vitamin D is very important. Also, there's data that shows that if your vitamin D level is low, you could succumb to COVID more easily. So all of these things are interrelated, and healthy habits transcend the colon, transcend the mind, transcend everything. They're very, very important. And if we can start them out with children, my daughters make my smoothies every morning, and they have one themselves also with the blackberries, blueberries, raspberry in it, because as they love to say, Dad, we're tired of hearing you talk to me about fiber. I just want to make sure I get it. I don't want to have this conversation anymore. And so I've instilled in my children the importance of this.
Sheryl, you and your healthy colon, any final thoughts?
Well, you know what? I wish young people would understand that you can live a healthy and full lifestyle. You can have things that you like, but also things that nourish you. So get your fiber, drink a lot of water, get out and move around. And also, when you void and when you get all that waste out of your body, you do feel lighter and more energetic. So if you start those healthy things earlier in your life, they will carry you all through your life. We was growing up, used to eat off the mulberry bush. Nobody washed that fruit. We just ate it. We drank out of a water hose next to the house. Nobody had a bottle of water. Let's go back to some basics and we can be healthier. But thank you guys for letting me come on. Most of the time I'm the interviewer. Now I'm the interviewee, and it's about my colon.
Well, Sheryl Underwood, you truly are fabulous. Thanks for coming on today. You know what? You're inspiration. You're going to get a lot of people in to see their doctor for that yearly checkup, colon cancer. Got to check it. Dr. Zuri Murrell, you're the real deal. Thanks, Doc. I will see you soon.